So today I wanted to talk about YouTube's newest update and how it pretty much is gonna ruin a lot of content creators' YouTube channels here on the platform and really hurt a bunch of people. Like creators have already been on the platform and brand new creators coming up. Especially, it's mainly hurting the people who are monetized. And what I'm talking about is YouTube's automated ad thing or whatever. The AI that automatically puts like ads in your videos. And what they're doing is they're making it so that ads are only playable. What is going on? That ads are only playable when Jesus, I don't know what's going on. Sorry, you guys. My mouse is tweaking out. Sorry, guys. But pretty much it's ruining. It's gonna ruin how YouTube works and all that because the AI tries to find areas in your videos where it's like quiet, silence, kind of like nothing going on. So that's where YouTube's AI is going to automatically put videos. But it's going to hurt a lot of content creators because obviously nowadays people like to edit their videos heavily. And obviously with this new system, it's going to hurt them because they try to make it so that there's no boring parts, no like silence, no nothing, none of that going on. But obviously, that's not going to work out too well for them because obviously, without having any dead space in any of their videos or anything, right, they're gonna have problems, having ads because obviously the whole thing about content creators is doing YouTube is like their job, right? And if people want to do this as a career, well, unfortunately, they can't heavily edit their videos because if they don't have any like area of like nothing going on or silence, YouTube is not going to put an ad there because it's disruptive and they don't want people to leave videos because of ads disrupting the video. So, obviously, it's going to encourage people to not edit videos as much and it's going to really hurt, like how videos are made in general. Oh my god. It's going to hurt how people make content and all that on the platform, and that's not a good thing because obviously creators want to make sure their content is interesting and not, boring, so that their audience stays engaged and entertained the entire time they're watching because obviously they don't want, people to feel like they're bored or like nothing's going on and just kind of lose interest in the middle of a video so people leave, right? They don't want any of that to happen. So obviously they edit their videos so that we, as the audience or, content creators can make sure people can stick around and watch the videos because obviously if people aren't watching the videos, they're not, the videos aren't getting engagement. YouTube is not going to push out the content, it's going to get messy because obviously content creators need people to keep viewing their videos so that YouTube pushes out, their videos to more people so that they keep getting views so that they can earn money. And also with ad revenue, ad revenue also gives them a lot more money so that they can obviously, make enough to support themselves to be able to, pay the bills because obviously people have this as a job or like doing this as a job. So it's like obviously, this is going to hurt a lot of people. And that's not good because, it's kind of been a big thing for me. I've been thinking about switching things up and kind of uploading a little less. Like, I'm still going to make these kinds of videos like I'm doing right now. But since these videos are going to be like 15 minutes at most, maybe 20. Like, I'm not going to be making super long videos. So, obviously, I was going to consider, like, switching it up and actually edit the video down. Here, let me unplug my mouse. I don't know what's going on here. But obviously I was going to consider like cutting my videos down and like editing out the boring stuff and the silence and all that. Because there's moments where I just like need to take a breath because I can't just talk for like 15 minutes straight without taking a breath. Or sometimes I get a little lost and I just kind of I kind of lose focus on what I'm trying to say because obviously I'm playing the game trying to focus on something else, which I know people are like, oh, just do like pre-recorded gameplay, which I could, but obviously I think it's more entertaining to see me play live while I talk about what I'm talking about. And it's easier because obviously, since I don't have all the time in the world to like pre-record gameplay, and especially like if you guys want to see my journey throughout my games and all that, while I play Minecraft and all that. Like obviously I want to have that part in the videos. So even though it'll be cut down, at least it'll be there, because obviously like if I'm gonna pre-record a certain amount of time of me playing Minecraft, I'm not gonna use it all because obviously I'm talking. I'm talking, and obviously like if I want to like talk a certain amount of time, like if I talk about my topic, and once I'm done talking about it, I just decide to be like, hey guys, I'm done. That's all I want to talk about. This is the end of the video. I make my little outro here, where I just kind of say goodbye. Thank you all for listening. Whatever, right? You guys have seen my videos, but like, obviously, I was thinking about cutting down all this stuff and just kind of keeping it going and going and going, right? So that's like not boring at parts, but like, because some people have critiqued me on that on some of my videos. Like they'll leave comments and they're like, oh yeah, you should like cut down the videos, so that some videos are not too long, more engaging, a lot more entertaining. It'll be a lot better for your channel. And for a long time I've been considering that, but now with this new change that's going on here on YouTube, it's kind of pushing me away from wanting to transition over to doing that, because obviously if I'm going to put in all this work to make my videos shorter and more entertaining and cutting all this boring stuff out so I can keep you guys engaged, obviously, why would I do that if YouTube is going to change that? Because obviously I know I could, do a lot better on YouTube to get monetized, by doing that, but like, because obviously I want to get monetized, and obviously, it would be cool to make money off the channel, but I don't want this to be my job, But of course, it'd be really cool if this got really successful, but if I'm editing down videos and doing all this hard work just for YouTube to switch it up and make it so that, you don't get rewarded for doing stuff like this, then why am I doing it, right? Like, why would I transition over, and why would I change the way I'm doing things now? Because I know this style of video is not for everyone. I mean, nobody likes the heavily edited videos. No one likes videos that are non-edited. Some people like in the middle kind of videos, but like, it's hard to satisfy everyone. But at the end of the day, if content creators, want to keep making money and be successful on the platform, they're gonna have to have less edited videos and just kind of make it so that there is dead space in the videos. And like obviously I have some of that, and there's a part like I mentioned, I want to get rid of it. But with this whole YouTube thing, if I get monetized, I'm obviously not going to want to do that, which is bad, because obviously, knowing YouTube, I mean, they're not going to revert the change because they suck. But yeah, that means like a lot of people are going to have to switch things up and do things differently, and that's not really good overall for the platform and the creators, because obviously, the way YouTube has been like YouTubers and content creators have been making their videos for so long now, obviously changing that is not going to be a good thing. Not at all. It's going to be bad for them. And obviously if they switch over to a different style of content where it's not as edited, some people may get bored, because obviously some people have some bad attention spans. That is a big part of it, because social media and all that kind of mess that up, and also the heavily edited videos. So obviously, it's gonna affect the way content is made, and the way, these content creators think about making their content, because obviously, like if people are gonna get bored and move on, obviously people's YouTube videos are not gonna be doing as great. And it's not even their fault, it's YouTube's fault, which is the worst part. So, yeah, no, this could be very bad, and this kind of, I was really taking some of your guys' feedback into consideration, and I wanted to start, making videos that are more cut down, so that it'll be a lot more consistent and a lot better, for everyone in general, so that there's stuff constantly happening, so I'm constantly talking about stuff, right? It just keeps going and going. But, with this new update, obviously I was like I said, I was considering changing stuff up, but with this new update, I am now not gonna do that, because obviously it would just not really work out for me in the long run when I do get monetized. You know what I'm saying? Like, and since this style of video is already working out pretty well for me anyways, I guess I can still continue to stay on this, style of videos. But another thing I could do is, maybe I could keep the heavily edited videos. I could do that, but I'm gonna have to make it so that I would have to have some dead space. But I that's something for future me to figure out, because obviously, it's not like I have all the time in the world right now to do all this, so it just kind of sucks, because that means a lot of content creators are going to be affected, especially some of my favorite content creators, your favorite content creators. It may lead to them making content that they don't want to make, at least it'll hurt the style of their content. They may start to leave YouTube and pursue something else, or do YouTube less because of this system, and that's not good, because also that's going to push away new people from getting into the platform. So I really don't know what's going on here. I don't know if they'll ever change it, but we'll see what happens. It just kind of sucks that this is what's going on. So yeah, that's crazy, but yeah, I know I'm a little late to the party on that one. It's the whole news has been out for a while, but yeah, kind of crazy stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video about it, just kind of acknowledging it. But yeah, that's really it for this video, though. Uh, yeah, no, I'm done. So that's gonna be it for this video, though, you guys. If you guys made this far into the video, I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all for listening. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.